Grown man game.
Today I had some just protein for breakfast, some eggs, and I just ate cucumber. Make some shit.
All right.
Make your feet fat.
Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful to let I get out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, shalom. It's your brothers from the Gmsdenver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, another camp speaking to uplift and exalt the name of the Almighty God, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, whose true name is Yahushai, to let the world know that everything that you see happening in the earth is all according to biblical prophecy. And what we see unwinding here in these last days with all these false flag events is all in response to the Israelites waking up and standing upon our feet, man. You see, they're trying to counteract it by orchestrating these different isolated events so they can bring a draconian measure, you see, and wrangle in their quote-unquote goyim, man. That's what they want to do. That's what it's all leading to. So expect to see more situations like we've seen in Australia. You see, expect to see the more situations like we've seen in what was it, California. Yeah. Expect to see more college pew-pewings. You see, even not even being able to talk openly proves what they're doing, man. Because you can't even talk freely as you could 10, 15 years ago on the internet because they had these algorithms set up to be triggered in the law when you're saying something that they're not in agreement with.
You got to speak in code, like Yahushai was speaking in parables. That's what we got to do too.
Yep, because they want to do what? They want to control the narrative because we're in the time of Esau being exposed. You see, we're in the time of Esau being called out, especially the 1948er. You see, the ones who they're making laws and legislation for, to what? To hinder anyone from speaking against them, man.
I had a quick set. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. Yep. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And that's what's happening right now. Everything that happened in the earth was all according to the Most High's timeline, man. It's all according to the Most High's counsel, his will, and what he wanted done in the earth. And everything had to play out, from all the empires being established. See, oh shit, all the nations coming to the earth. This is the entire creation. Everything is moving according to what the Most High said it would be. And now here we are in the final empire, the revival of the fourth beast. And we're coming into that time where they're bringing in their new world order, man. All that's laid out in prophecy. And you got people who say, well, they've always been saying that. Yeah, but the thing is, there was a process of events that had to take place before we got to this point, man. And it's all prophetic. You got some more?
Okay. Going on, verse 3, it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will surely come. It will not tarry.
Because these prophecies are not stopping for anyone. And because these things are not happening overnight, as you people will want them to happen, it doesn't mean that it's slowing down. We see what's happening. We see what's coming. When you see when these different news articles come out, these different headlines about these crazy ass events that are taking place, we know from the jump, oh, that's fake. That's bullshit. And especially when you see the players involved in those situations, a shooting over here, and just so happened you had a H-call survivor a part of it, orchestrated. or some shit happened on a college campus where people got unalived. All that shit is setting the stage for these different laws to be put into play, man. Because they want to hinder the people. They want to take away your quote unquote rights. Because their plan is to do what? It's to bring people into this technocracy, man. You see, bring them into this new order, this digital system. That's what it's all leading to. And the main targets of that are the Israelites, man.
I want to read in the NLT as well.
Okay.
Habakkuk 2 and 3, it says, this vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed.
And why? Because the Most High said it will happen. You go into the book of Revelation, in many places in the scriptures, the Most High tells you his word is faithful and true. His word doesn't go out void. It's going to be what he says it's going to be. And it takes time for everything to be fulfilled. It doesn't just happen overnight just because we say it. Now, through the power of our speech, through these words that we're prophesying of, the entire course and fabric of the earth has been changed. You see? We moved a long way into in prophetic events, man. You see, especially with the main thing being brought to the forefront, which is what? That MOTB. We've been, our apostles and elders have been prophesying of that for decades, man. And here we are, with it being what? Brought online. As you see them construct their new data centers, the emergence of AI being pushed to the forefront of society. You got different countries talking about having digital IDs. You see that? All that ain't happening by coincidence. All that's happening for that vision to be fulfilled. What's up?
All at the same time, too.
Same time. Hey, wars, rumors of wars, all these different things are happening as what? Signs of the end. It's letting us know that what we're about to come into in 2026 is about to be hot. You see, it's about to be a whole lot of persecution coming down because of what we're speaking. And not just us. Anybody that's speaking out against 1948, it's going to be a target on your back, man. But the chief target is going to be who? Those who have the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, those who have this testimony. And that's why they're moving the way they're moving, because they're in fear. They know and understand what we're saying, especially the wicked elite. They know and understand what we're saying is true. You see? They know it's true. Is that it enough?
Okay.
Get that revelation.
Revelation 11 and 10. They that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another.
And that's what happened. And they trying to break this down as if it's talking about Christmas. No, man. Read it again. Yeah, bro.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and shall make merry, and shall send gifts one to another.
And that's because what? We fell from our power, man. It tells us that in the book. Let me get that real quick. It tells us this. This is what they look for. Yeah, he's trying to break this down as if this is talking about Christmas, man. Lamentation 2 and 16, it says, all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. We have found it. We have seen it. And that's them rejoicing over us. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 15. Lamentation 2 and 15, it reads, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, This is the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth. All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we have looked for. We have found it. We have seen it. And that goes into our fall, man. And all the nations rejoice at our downfall. You see? And all of them profited off of us being in slavery. They profited off of this land that was stolen by Esau by way of the sword. When you go into the slave trade at its height, it tells you that when not slave, cotton at the height of slavery, it tells you cotton was at the top of the economy. As oil is today, that's how cotton was back during the time of slavery, man.
We call it King Cotton.
And all the nations profited off of that, man. Every single one of these nations benefited off of that that slavery off the back of the Israelites. You see that? So all of them are guilty of this. They all long for it. They didn't try to speak up on our behalf. You see that? And it's because they know who we are.
If I could add to what you're saying, when that verse says that they clap their hands and whatnot, you gotta picture a crowd at a sporting event and stuff like that. You know, when they score, or a boxing match, you know, when one fighter takes down another fighter, they're not just clapping like peacefully. This is a clap of, yeah, they fucking got, he took them down. Got him, you know? That's the type of vision you have to have.
Blood vessels come out, goddamn.
Yeah, that's how they were, you know, clapping. That's how they were cheering that at the fall of the Israelites.
If you ever been to a sporting event, it's a different type of vibe, man. That shit is intense.
Emotions are high.
That's how
electrifying.
It was. That's how it was when we fell, man. And they sent gifts one to another, which was us. You see that? Especially here in Babylon the Great, where they cut Jacob and just sent their body parts to relatives as souvenirs. That's the type of shit they were doing to us, man.
Like the 300 when they were going out. When you see the movie, when they go out to battle and they win, they're all, yeah.
Hey, Gladiator.
Gladiator, yo.
Good depiction of that when you watch Gladiator, when they're doing those different fights. That's how the nations rejoiced over us, man, as we fell from our glory. And guess what? All that had to happen according to prophecy. You see that? Because it had to be what? All these different empires had to come to be. Babylon the Great had to be established, and we need to be the chief slaves of this place according to the Most High's will. You got some more of that Revelation? Read 11 and 10 again.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall... Revelation 11 and 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them.
The heathen nations chiefly
make merry.
The heathen nations chiefly Esau, Edom, and chiefly the chief house of Esau, Amalek. You see that? The 1948ers, man. Because now that we've been taken from our glory, they were able to stand in our spot and portray themselves as being us. Perpetrating, man. Falsely claiming the heritage of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Talking about they're the 12 tribes. When they don't fulfill anything spoken, you see, about the Israelites. That's why we don't see peace on earth, man. That's why we don't see an end to all these wars. The Messiah is not back on the earth. King David is nowhere around. All the tribes haven't been gathered together. When did the second Exodus happen? When was the Most High's name magnified by the salvation that he executed on behalf of his people, as is laid up to come to pass in prophecy? This is another reason they're coming down with these draconian measures, because what? This truth is being revealed, and we're pointing it out according to what the scriptures say. Because if you're claiming to be the Israelites, you have to line up with the prophetic checklist, man. Of all the different events the Most High said he would do on behalf of his chosen people, Israel, and they don't match up. So that's what has them terrified. They have to stop this narrative, because they see Israelites waking up all over the place. Every corner of the internet you go, there's somebody talking about these Israelites on the corner. Even with these false groups, like the Apostle Paul said, either way, Yahweh Shai is being preached. The truth is being made known. Now it's up to the Most High for them to let it come and get the full understanding of it. But wherever you go, they're seeing it, man. Every corner of the internet, in all the major cities, all throughout America, all worldwide, man. You got a bro down there in Australia now. He probably gonna be the first one down there, you know, when all these draconian measures take place, because it always happens over there first, because those people, they don't have the defense of the American people. What's up?
I was at my job not too long ago, man, and I had a customer, older Jake, you know what I'm saying? And he mentioned that we're the Israelites. I'm like,
yo,
you know what I'm saying?
yo. I was talking about, hey, everybody's waking up, that slumber. Hey, matter of fact, bro, give me Isaiah 25 real quick, because it's gonna keep coming out, because now people are starting to wake up, because what does it say in Daniel? Knowledge shall be increased, and that's through the what? Internet. People are not just sitting in the living room watching the goddamn TV screen, just going off of what mainstream media is saying anymore, man. All that shit that Esau used to be able to pull in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, early 2000s, you can't do that shit no more. Because there's cameras everywhere. You got all type of footage coming out. Oh, everybody got a phone. Or before a motherfucker call the police to help you out, that motherfucker, he gonna pull the shot to record. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit and upload it to fucking World Star, and it's gonna spread like wildfire, man. Knowledge is increasing.
You got Edomites on the comments board asking sincere questions, you know? Like they really want to know what it is. Like, oh shit.
Why is all this
These
happening?
are the people.
Why is all this happening? Why is this going on? People are waking up to Esau's bullshit, man. He's losing control of the narrative because what? It's time for him to be taken down. And yes, we talk about this every week because this is major according to end time prophecy. And these niggas at one body talking about we ain't supposed to be talking about Jacob and Esau. Who are we supposed to be talking about then? Those are two major components of the Most High story. Jacob and Esau. Because before Yahweh Shai comes, what would happen? Esau would be in power. So Yahweh Shai could come taking down to establish this kingdom that all of our righteous forefathers have been longing for, going all the way back to the time of Enoch, to the beginning. What's up?
The man, the sin gotta be revealed.
That's prophecy. And with the knowledge being increased, that's what's happening on the daily. With the whole situation of motherfucking Australia, everybody poking up. Nah, that don't add up. That don't add up. Why is this over here? Why did that happen that way?
So
You had a crisis actor. This nigga took a whole selfie. Nigga got all the blood on the ground, get the right angle. That shit wouldn't have happened 30 years ago because there would have been no cameras around. He would have just popped up bleeding. And y'all would have just believed the narrative that the mainstream media gave you. That time is over with. Motherfuckers that you would have never believed would be into political affairs, like people that you grew up like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is waking up. How y'all feel about Trump now? It don't even matter who's in there. That's what people are saying. They're no longer falling for the bullshit. And that's all off the backs of who? The Most High raising up the prophets in the earth, and now the Spirit of truth is covering this place. Can't escape it. You got it in there real quick.
Where exactly do you want me to go on Isaiah 25?
25 and the veil, the face of the covering cast over all people.
11, 25, 25, 11.
25, 11?
25:7.
7. God. This is Isaiah 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
Just like that movie, The Wizard of Oz, man. You see that before Toto pulled that curtain back, everybody just believed that he was just this great, mighty, powerful Oz, and I'm gonna go to this nigga to get back to Kansas, and I'm gonna go get a heart and some brains and all that shit. Couldn't find out he was a phony. It's the same thing happening with Esau.
Taco.
You see that? All that shit he was able to do through his mainstream media, just having the people's minds warped just by anything they seen on the screen, not really knowing what's going on. That time is over with. People are waking up to the truth. And it's all off the backs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai raising up the men of the Lord to push this vibration of truth in the earth, man, by preaching these words. It's changing everything, man. People are waking up. And with that being done, these 1948s are at the forefront of being exposed for all the problems of the world. And now they're doing what? Orchestrating events, painting false narratives, all in an attempt to do what? Justify their wicked laws and legislation being pushed for, so they can stop the mouths of anybody speaking against them. That's why you got all these damn campaigns, stop Jew hate, the fucking blue check shit.
Blue check, yeah. The blue square, the blue square.
Oh yeah, the blue square, my bad. I'm talking about damn Twitter. The blue square, man. All over the fucking football games. You gonna start, hey, once that shit start really getting popping, you gonna start to see it on buses. You gonna start to see it on fucking what's the shit?
The banners,
billboards,
the
all type of
billboards.
shit.
Everywhere.
It's crazy because they said stop the hate on them, but look how much of a hypocrite he is. You know, look the hate that he promotes and shows towards those inhabitants of this land right now. You know,
I'm gonna quote this one more time. That quote that says the 1948er screams out in pain as he strikes shoot. That's what they do. They'll come and slit your throat and scream, oh, he attacked me, while he got the knife to your throat cutting your shit open. That's what they do. You see that? Because they have to be at the center of being the victim so they can get their shit off. You see? So they can get their plan going forward. Because if not, they can't move forward with what they're trying to do.
And that's part of Esau's MO, is being crafty. Everything he does is calculated in wickedness, you know?
And the thing is, who's at the forefront of calling this man out? Nobody except for the true men of the Lord.
God.
These celebrities ain't doing it because they're trying to protect their bag. He even had Dave Chappelle. I got to go watch this. I might end up watching that special tonight. How he was talking about he stands with the 1948ers because they're terrified of them, man. These motherfuckers stop their livelihood.
They probably seen some crazy shit too.
Yeah. So yeah, man, this is all happening. Once again, it's all happening off the revival of the house of Israel, man. You see that? Because in the midst of the house of Israel being risen up, who were the leaders of that house? The prophets, the men of the Lord, coming to give the true understanding of the Most High's word. And with this word being confessed and testified worldwide, there is no way Esau can run. And now he only has one choice: to come down with that great wrath, man. Give that Revelation 11, and we'll
Revelation 11 and 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another,
right.
Because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth.
Yep, the northern house of Israel and the southern house of Israel. The tribes, man. You see that?
The two kingdoms.
They know what it is when we was all together doing up on the King David, up on the King Solomon. We couldn't be stopped. It's when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is with us, man. When we went into the wilderness, when we finally was going into the promised land, we couldn't be stopped. That's what they're terrified of. They're not terrified of you niggas out here YNing. Talking about you got the stick, you got the Glock with the switch on it. They that's how they want you to be. Because they have a sword that's mightier than yours, because that's their blessing. But when it comes to tapping into Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, leaving off from that old man, they can't fuck with us. And we say that with boldness, man, because what? That's what the Most High wants us to be. Walking in an upright spirit and all faith in Yahweh Shai, believing in him. What's up?
The only thing greater than carnal power is spiritual power, man.
Right.
And that's what they're afraid of, us being connected back to the power, man. Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua.
That's what the whole thing in slavery about us reading was all about. Because they know that our spirits are connected with this book. Because that connects us to our power, man. That's why when the penalty for reading, you might get whipped. The penalty for reading the Bible, you got to go back to the spirit world. Because they don't know what the fuck happened. Because they can't keep track of the spirits because they ain't in control of that. They don't know. You probably reading the Bible. You a prophet. Oh, hell nah. That nigga deaf. You see that? That's how terrified they are with us having the true understanding of this book. And that's why they put these false leaders in your churches and your neighborhoods to keep you deceived with this fucking universal doctrine, which is all the fucking tool of the wicked elite, man. To keep you blinded. That's why you guys don't know nothing in these damn churches. John 3:16, that's it. God loves everybody. Everybody can be saved. Where do you think that comes from? That comes from the wicked elite. That's universalism, man. That doesn't add to what the scriptures say. But these wicked niggas in these churches keep that false narrative going. You see, doing the bidding for the wicked elite to keep our people blinded, man. You see?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?
Good.
So yeah, man, when you speak this word, because it's spiritual, this Bible is spiritual, man. It's not no regular book, man. This ain't no novel. You know what I'm saying?
This
When you
thing
speak,
come to life.
right, and when you speak it in the proper context by the Holy Spirit, from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, things happen in the earth, man. And this is what they're afraid of, man. We're speaking this word in the proper context in the Holy Spirit, and world events are taking place because the Lord is confirming the word of his prophets, man.
Right. Until it says about Samuel, the Most High never let any of the words of Samuel fall to the earth. And everything Samuel said was going to happen, it was fulfilled, man. It's the same thing for us. It's another scripture that says that. We'll get what y'all got while I find that.
This is verse 11. It says, and after Revelation 11 and 11, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah.
So that's that spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the spirit being breathed upon us, coming into us, given us this understanding and knowledge. Now we're able to come out here and teach this and preach this with authority, prophesy. And these like the brother was saying earlier, the wicked elite, they know this is real. They know this is the true threat of the planet Earth. There's nothing else. You YNs acting crazy, all you Israelites that are not in your right mindset, you're not a threat. The threat is when you come to your true power.
That's right.
See? Which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. Lord Yahweh Shai speaking in the red letter. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So yeah, man, that's exactly what's going on right now. All right? The great awakening has taken place. You see? And the men of the Lord are out here in great numbers preaching the word, man. And it's bringing forth the end. Just how Yahweh Bashim Yahushai intended it to happen, man. All right? So we're in the end time, man. This word is going out. That's a signification of the end of this age, man.
Let me grab this real quick.
Isaiah 44.
Con.
You gonna start at 24?
24,
all right.
Yep. Isaiah 24 and Isaiah 44 and 24 says, "Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, thy Redeemer." The Redeemer of who? And this is another thing that you people get out of context. You think when you see the word Redeemer and repent and forgiveness of sins, you think it's talking about everybody in the world, and that's not the case, man. This book is written and addressed to the chosen lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the children of promise, the Israelites. You see? Words being spoken unto them, you see, from the Heavenly Father through the men of the Lord. To give you the understanding of what our Father intends to do with us, man. He's our Redeemer, and He sent Yahweh Shai. Oh, where we at? Oh, shit. You see? And this is just a depiction of what He would really look like. We ain't saying that this is how He actually looks. But He will look more like this than the false image that we've been given. You know? The false image that we've been given all this time, man. The Messiah doesn't look like this. He's not described this way in the Bible either, man. That's another understanding that you people who've been going to church all your damn life still can't see in the grasp. Because you would rather cleave unto what the so-called white man tell you instead of listening to what the Bible is actually talking about, man. So the Redeemer, He's the Redeemer of the house of Israel, beginning with the elect. You see that? To ultimately bring us into all that He swore unto our forefathers He would do for us. That's what the Bible is talking about, man. The entirety of it. The old and the new. So Isaiah 44 and 24 says, "Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, thy Redeemer, He that formed thee from the womb. I am Yahweh, that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself." Because all this is the Most High's creation. You see, and it was brought into existence by Yahweh Shai and 144,000 according to the Most High's specifications. You see, every blade of grass, every drop of water. You see, the oxygen that you breathe in your lungs, hell, your body itself is all a creation from Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, man. This is the Most High's domain. You see, and He rules over everything in it through His Son Yahweh Shai. And then, not only through Yahweh Shai, but also through the Israelites, beginning with the 144,000 when that time comes. That's what it's going back to according to what the Most High wants, man. You see? Isaiah 44 and 25, it says, "That frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backward, and maketh their knowledge foolish." And that's what's happening in this world, man. All this shit that these damn devils have told you since the time of the Renaissance, you see, all these falsities that they've uplifted as truth in the earth, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is casting all that shit down by way of prophecy, showing you what's really true. And there's nothing that this devil can do to stop or hinder the Most High's word from coming to pass. He's been made a liar at every turn, man. These false idols that these people are committing these sacrifices to, kidnapping all these children and going and sacrificing them underground, these underground bases, and drinking their life force. Those idols are nothing, man. Nothing that you're doing to these idols is going to have you overcome what the Most High says is going to be. Because everyone is moving to the beat of the Lord's drum, man. You're doing what He programmed you to do, nothing else. He don't give a fuck about your stargazing and what you think you looking at when the stars align. The Most High could be, he's deceiving you. You out here tapping into that CERN shit. You see? Having fucking seances with these familiar spirits. You got all these people out here in the spirit of wickedness channeling that wicked ass energy. Especially now in this time, we're coming to the end of the wicked trifecta. Well, shit, we got one more after Christmas, goddamn New Year's. That's another wicked celebration, man. But you're channeling the energy of these people in hopes that that's going to have you overcome what the Most High says is going to happen, and it's not. Nothing that you Edomites are trying to do is going to come to pass in its fullest. You're not going to establish a new, everlasting new world order in the vibration of Satan, man. That shit is being cast down. Righteousness is about to be established. The Most High is going to be uplifted and exalted in the earth as the one true living power, man.
That tells you that in Job 5 that the wicked's enterprise shall not be fulfilled.
Exactly. He gonna let you
perform it.
He gonna let you bring it online, and you gonna get some people to get it, but it ain't gonna be no everlasting nothing, man, because that was never prophesied for you to do. The everlasting kingdom is what Yahweh Shai is bringing, and we're here to tell you this boldly and not move away from it, man, because this is what's true. What Yahweh has said is what's true. You see? So Isaiah 44:26 it says, that confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth the counsel of his messengers. You see that? That saith to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah you shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. And that's what's happening now with the what? Rebuilding of the tabernacle of David, man. With the true men of the Lord being risen up, brought back together in one spirit, one faith in Yahweh Shai, as the Most High does what? Usher in our kingdom as he promised he would do. And for our kingdom to be fully ushered in, what's going to happen? Esau is going to go down. You're going to be moved out of the way. The time of the heathen age is running its course, man. And we're almost to that expiration date, according to what the Most High has stamped upon this place. Let me see what else we got. Oh, the decayed place is being built. A minute our land is going to be rebuilt off the backs of you heathen. All that's going, everything that we're speaking out of our mouth is according to what the Most High says he's going to do. We ain't speaking our own vain vision. That's why we stand so boldly in it, because it's according to the Most High's immutable counsel, a counsel that can't be changed. You see? That's it on that, though.
I got a couple from the...
Whatever y'all got.
So this is the brother Yah, what's up? Hopeful elect 777 Shalom. Proverbs 21 verse 11. For they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischief devised which they are not able to perform.
That's it, and that's what's happening. Because what they're really trying to do with this whole can't even talk how you want to fucking talk, because you're trying to find the words to say. The whole anti-sin movement, these orchestrated events that start saying like that. What they're trying to do, they're trying to corral the people up under these wicked laws and legislation to keep your mouth closed and to force you into a new way of living, where you have to be implanted with these different devices, man. But once again, they're gonna get it off the ground, but it's not gonna be everlasting, because Yahweh Shai is coming to dismantle that shit as he comes to save his elect. Because Yahweh Shai is doing what? Ushering in the kingdom, man. What's up? Yes,
one more. Yeah, the brother put up also Proverbs 21 and 30 in the NLT. I want to get in the GNT. This is Proverbs 21 verse 30 GNT, Good News Translation. It says, human wisdom, brilliance, insight, they are of no help if the Lord Yahweh is against you.
And that's what's happening. All this shit that these devils are doing in the earth, the fake bugs and all the wickedness they come with, the telling people that it's more than two genders, and a man can really be a woman and a woman can be a man, and you don't have to have order in households and let your children just do anything. That shit is foolishness with the Most High. And they really think they're going to set up a kingdom that's in a full state of disarray and chaos. The Most High's not going for that shit. He never intended the earth to be made for that purpose. The Most High intended the earth to be ran in righteousness by the children of Israel. beginning with our Lord Yahweh Shai. That's why what we're telling you is what it's going to be when it's all said and done, because the Most High is for that. You see, that's his counsel. That's what he intended to do. When he made the earth, when the Most High first came up with the idea of creating the earth, that was his intent from the beginning, for it to be run in righteousness by his special chosen people, and for all other nations to be subject unto his people forever, man. So that's how we know what Esau talking about, and it's stupid. This shit Esau talking about is stupid, bro. You gonna put devices in somebody's body? Come on, that shit on radiation, poison, and all type of shit. All this fucking food in the earth, you want to feed motherfuckers bugs and maggots. You see that? All this land, and you want motherfuckers to be subject to 15-minute cities. Stacked up on top of each other. What's up?
Stupid, man.
It's stupid.
Quick, man.
You got it.
So this is
You want to put fucking them jabs in the body in your body to make you sterile, so you can't have children. When the Most High said be fruitful, he told all of man, be fruitful and multiply. Why would he give that commandment to all humans? Because there's more than enough earth for everybody to live comfortably, man. I mean, he told the sons of God that twice. And that's why we so goddamn, you know. But there's more than enough room on this earth. We done seen, just in this state alone, traveling to different states, it's more than enough land for everybody to have
Acres.
And raise a family on that for generations on end. Earth is not overpopulated, man. And what did the Most High say he made the earth for? He made the earth to be inhabited. He made man to be fruitful and multiply. You see that? What you devils is doing is counterintuitive, man. It's against nature. That's why this shit don't work. Everybody's sick. Everybody dying. People's minds are gone off of the way you wicked ass Edomites are trying to run the earth, man. You got some more now?
So this is 1 Corinthians 3 verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
Shit's stupid, man. Go ahead.
For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Exactly. Because everything that Esau is doing, it tells you in the book of Job that Psalms, that he's making a snap for his own feet, man. Everything that Esau is doing, he's walking himself into destruction. It's not wisdom to be out here telling a man that he could be a woman. Tell him, oh, now we can have two men have children together. That was never the intent of the Most High's creation, man. What's up?
3D printed meats, all that shit, man. That's retarded, man.
Crazy. What the fuck is what's the material they use for 3D printed meat? What the fuck is it?
Gum
Plastic?
paste.
Huh?
Gum paste.
Gum paste?
Who knows what the hell that is?
What that shit gonna do
All
to
the
your body?
chemicals.
What would that shit do to your body? Rather see what the fast food doing. Imagine what that shit would do.
Time to it,
Come on, man.
It says, and again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
What?
So there you go, man. Esau has a level of wicked wisdom, you know what I'm saying? You know, with all this technology and shit, you know what I'm saying? People think he's like the smartest person on the earth, man, but it's really vanity, man.
It seemed cool while you partaking in it, but over the course of time, it leads to destruction, man.
Hey, most of the stuff that he brings out is based off of petroleum oil.
Yep.
And all that's harmful.
Pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you ain't made the opium, the way he's using it ain't meant to be made like that. Now it's a plant the Most High created to be in the earth, and it has its purposes. But Esau's doing it wrong. Even when he, let's say the pharmaceutical industry, you could go to the earth and find the healing medicines like it tells you in the book of Sirach.
Like aspirin is plant-based, but they put chemicals inside of it, you know what I'm saying? They fucked it up.
Yep. Because they're doing it out of order. It's not natural, man. We're telling you the natural way is coming back into the earth in full effect.
Everything.
Shit, man, who wants to, bro, 15 minutes, universal basic income, you got a carbon limit.
That's a jail, bro. That's a
What the fuck is
jail.
Can't
That's
really
a
get face
jail.
everywhere.
That's a jail.
A social credit score. Cause I had gas and I farted by a motherfucker, and now they report me
Right.
farting in public using too much carbon. Well,
The book of Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach, in the Apocrypha, chapter 19 and verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
that's not wisdom, man. Just because it's pleasing to the flesh doesn't mean it's wise to do. Because once again, the Most High has made consequences for every action in the earth, man. You see that? You eating food, let's say it like this. You're eating flesh that's not meant to be eaten. It causes adverse effects in your body. So you get all these disease, heart disease, coronary heart disease. You have your fucking arteries clogged, your feet swelling up, your eye vision going, your stomach is all swollen and hard. All that shit comes from what? Eating meats that's not meant to be eaten.
Processed food that Esau produces. You know?
Yeah.
GMO.
One of the bros did a video, bro. He was talking about these different chemicals that's in this different, the different shit. Even when you're trying to eat healthy, bro, it's like, damn, what can we do? That's it. That's it.
In this shit.
That's it. Well, you got niggas who out here trying to prolong the captivity, man. This shit is worse than we understand, man.
Right.
It's way worse than surface level. This shit goes deep. Everything that you're wearing or eating or partaking in is death, man.
The microwaves from the fucking towers,
Yup.
from
Cell phones.
Yeah.
Fucking computers, everything, man.
Even
Probably
the
has to
clothing,
draw.
some of the clothing will be causing irritation. You
Straight
know?
up. Hell yeah. That
Everything
shit,
about this place.
that shit fuck your that polyester shit fuck your nuts up, man. It throws your fucking testosterone off, man.
Yeah, that's what amongst other materials that these
This
demons
whole
use.
system is fucked, man. This is not being run.
Even your cell phones, you know, you holding up your cell phone, you're around your close to your cell phone all day. That shit's fucking you.
This is not being run wisely, man. See that? And that has people in a destructive state, giving people the liberty to smoke cigarettes, bro. You putting harmful chemicals into the
rat poison.
you putting harmful chemicals in a part of your body where the Most High, He made it to process the oxygen. He made it for you to be able to keep this body going, and you gonna fucking inhale smoke into your lungs? How does that shit don't even sound smart?
The mass produced the shit.
You might as well go put your mouth on the goddamn exhaust pipe and inhale that.
And
And then
they
they-
say that secondhand smoke is even worse for you. So you fuck
And then
up
they add
standing
additives to
around
make you
you.
addicted to it.
Yup, that nicotine shit. And the thing is, come to find out, nicotine really ain't bad for you if you use it the right way. So everything that the Most High has made to benefit man, Esau's taking it and weaponizing shit with that. That's what it would do with the sword, man. It don't just stop at the fucking pow. You know what I'm saying?
Or it takes away
Everything,
the piece of the earth.
everything this nigga has done is being weaponized to destroy humanity, man.
Yep.
Beginning with the chosen people.
All right, for the top one more time, it says, Ecclesiasticus 19 and 22, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
There it is. That shit ain't, once again, what Esau has the people in the earth doing is not wise, man. You see? It's not wise in no shape, form, or fashion. Processed foods, not processed, ultra processed. I know, who was it? Apostle Bar, he was going into the pasteurized milk and the pasteurized orange juice and shit. That shit is harmful for your body, man. Plastics and microplastics everywhere you go. You take a shower with that shit, you
promote
brush
those
your
things
teeth
as
with that
healthy.
shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They
What?
promote that stuff as healthy.
Is that-
A lot of the stuff they promote healthy, it's not healthy at all for you. You know?
Esau tries to cut costs and shit. You know what I'm saying? These major, CEOs of these companies, they think they're being wise by doing that shit, and it's really harming the working man. It's harming the working class that work for them. They're stupid, man.
Fucking people up. You would want strong slaves, cause y'all gonna be strong in the kingdom, cause you gonna have real food. You know what I'm saying? After a long
Healthy.
back-breaking day of labor, as you build up our
Healthy
palaces
meal.
and pave our roads, You're gonna get real fruit,
You can
fruit
have
and
a
food to
square
eat.
meal.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna get you prepared to go back out there the next day, man. You see? We're gonna make you boys strong.
You heard that.
But not
You
up
felt
under
that
these
in your
devils, man.
spirit.
What's that movie? Major Pain?
Major pain. We're gonna make you strong. So that's why the Most High has to bring an end to this thing, man. And that's what we're calling for. And with us calling to the Most High to usher in the kingdom of heaven, what happens in the process of that? Esau has to be called out. You cannot preach about the kingdom of heaven being brought into existence or Yahushua coming back without, in that same breath, talk about what? Esau be taken down. Because that goes hand in hand according to prophecy, man. Can we get that real quick? Second Ezra. What you got, bro?
I got that Job 5.
Second Ezra
This is
6.
Job 5 and 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
That's it. Esau's not going to be able to fully fulfill this bullshit that he's trying to do. Now, he has to bring forth the MOTB. The hour of temptation has to happen because that's prophetic. Some of us even have to be beheaded for not taking it. All that's got to happen according to prophecy, but that shit ain't finna go on forever. Nigga, just on the earth, 400 years from now.
Still running.
Technocracy, 400 years. I ain't know, man. Hell no.
1,000 years and still running from the MOTB.
Nah. I know, right? Damn. Like, being the time of the Terminator. You know what I'm saying? Before he went back in time and had to go change shit. That's what it would be like up on the East, man. Robots everywhere, AI. You wouldn't be able to hide. Because when they're bringing that system online, best believe every fucking device that you had tied to the system, the Internet of Things, that shit gonna be tapped. Recorded. Oh, they showed it was a video came out a few months ago. How the fucking sheriffs pull up to the dude crib because he said something online.
Texas.
Yeah, trying to arrest him and shit. That's what's coming. That's gonna usher in the family. It's definitely gonna usher in the family of the word. But that's where they're trying to take it, man. They don't want anybody to have a voice about anything that they're doing. Just go along and take it. Just deal with it. You don't own nothing to be happy.
What's that movie? The one where the dude gets sucked into the video game or the computer system. His dad dies. He goes into that shop and it has a bunch of video games. And he went down. I gotta look it up because it like shows like how. So like you hit a point on that. I was just trying to figure out that movie. I think you told us to watch it. No? All right.
Enterprise, it goes hand in hand with what he's about to, what he wants to do here. Because when you read the definition of enterprise, it says a project or undertaking, typically one that is difficult or requires effort.
And this shit is taking effort. You see what they're trying to do? All these different orchestrated events, this is a part of their effort. All these orchestrated schools, all a part of the effort.
Yep.
Now everybody who's speaking out against them, now you got not of you talking about these governments need to lock down on anti-Sim rhetoric.
Oh, who's cussing out Australia?
Yeah. They talking about the West too though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the West need to make sure they on top of anti-Sim rhetoric. You see? And that's why you had them pastors go over there to Israel to get the new doctrine, to get the new way that people need to conduct themselves. Don't say anything against these people. You think people? It's already not working. You have people who are completely against the 1948 here in America, man. I'm talking about what's starting to pop up now are those bumper stickers talking about what? America first, because they're tired of just doing the bidding of the state of Israel, man. So what Esau is trying to do is a difficult undertaking, man. Trying to have everybody chipped up. He's trying to do this shit worldwide, man. Not just in the West, but worldwide. This is a major thing that he's trying to do. And that's why it's gonna be crazy out here, because he needs all hell and chaos to break loose. It's gonna be global, man, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy as here in Babylon the Great. Why? Because that's what a great bulk of the Israelites are, man. Because once again, just like when they came with that jab, they was like, oh, who need to get it first? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They say that shit just like that on NBC.
I remember that.
Remember that shit?
Yep.
Hell yeah, they said that.
Oh, boy, no, I read
Like, wait a
that.
minute.
I said, oh, shit. That's how you know they watching.
But the simple of our people were like, oh shit, they ate that all up. You know, they was like, oh shit, us first.
Well,
No, but we know what the scheme is.
We know what it was. Oh,
you know?
hell nah. They was like, blacks, Hispanics, and Native. I'm talking about, they said that shit just like that. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans need to get this shot first because they are predisposed. You know what I'm saying? That pseudoscience, you predisposed. No, man.
I remember
When Jake on that shit, we're the most healthiest people on the earth, man. You see?
They had Sleepy Joe Biden propagating that shit, saying that. I remember him saying it in his speech.
We got the strongest bodies out of all nations, but we predisposed. No, man, that's some bullshit you told Jake. Like you told Jake that diabetes was hereditary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You inherited high blood pressure. No, you inherited bad living habits from that weak ass culture they gave you, going all the way back to the time of slavery. You ain't inherited you ain't inherited high blood pressure. You inherited a terrible diet, chitlins and pig feet. See the bitch, little cute ass bitch on Instagram the other day. Tomorrow. If you make your pig feet sticky, let me know. Call me. What?
Seemed to be cute for long.
Bitch was cute as shit. I'm like, God damn. Eating pig feet, bitch? What is that? You got it.
Continuing on in Job 5:13, it says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
Yep, there's another one. Because that's what's about to happen. Because what Esau don't understand is everything he's doing is leading him to his demise, man. I'm talking about every step he takes. Every step he takes, it leads him to the final judgment that the Most High has pronounced against him. Everything. If you bros ever watch that show Yu-Gi-Oh, man, about that card game, it's a strategy game where you set traps for your opponent, you know, and you put some trap cards face down, and your opponent fuck around and go into the trap card. That's what the Most High doing with Esau, man. Setting this devil up. Esau believes that what he's doing is forwarding his new world order, but little does he know it leads to his destruction when it's all said and done. Everything. I'm talking about as they're coming forth with this anti-Sem rhetoric, they're cracking down and putting more, because now they put more stringent laws into place in Australia. The same shit's gonna come to America. And eventually it's gonna lead up to them what? Rolling upon us. And that's gonna lead to what? The standard being lifted. Everything this devil is doing is gonna lead to his demise, man, no matter how he tries to do it. It all leads up to him falling and being brought into the judgment that the Most High has set up for him. You can't get out of it.
No way around it.
There's more.
One more. Verse 14, they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty.
And that's what he's going to do for his remnant, man. That's why we've been so adamant telling you it's like to repent, because that's the only way you're going to be kept from what Esau is coming with. Because if you don't have the Spirit of the Lord upon you and the Most High is not dealing with you, you're going to be subject to be taken under by this new system they're coming with. Yeah, you can, because a lot of people see what's going on, but they can't fully tie it back to what's written in the scriptures, man.
And that they meet with darkness in the daytime, that's them meeting up at their summits, at their Bohemian Grove rituals.
Making those crafty councils.
Crafty councils. Coming up, planning, scheming, plotting.
And he gonna do himself in, man.
God. And the target's always Jake, you know?
Once I said he's laid a snare for Esau in the way, man.
I got Psalms chapter 73 and verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Mm-hmm. Thou castest them down into destruction.
That's their end. That's why we're not fretting about what he's trying. Damn. That's why we ain't fretting about what he's trying to do, man, because we know what his end is. That's why we're not fretting about trying to be in the upper echelon of society. Or thinking that this shit is the end all be all, because we know the end of the wicked. We know the end of the Edomites, man. And what it's going to be when it's all said and done. The Most High's revealed it unto us. Amos 3:7. What's up?
See, he set them in slippery places, man. And Esau's slipping all over the place right now, man. About to fall, too.
Sloppy.
Right.
Nigga sloppy,
Like
stinking
I'm
up the
slipping.
field, bro.
It says, how are they brought into desolation
That's right.
as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terrors.
And that's what's happening right now. That's why they're moving. And once again, and it's sloppy.
Right?
It's sloppy right now. And they're consumed with the terrors of what? The Israelites waking up. Us standing upon our feet. Us prophesying his word. Telling them about his what? His demise, man, his end. As it is written according to the Most High's will. You see that? He's terrified of what we're hearing. And this is why, once again, he's orchestrating these different things in an attempt to what? Enclose the men of the Lord to stop this word from coming out. But once again, all he does is activate another one of the Most High's trap cards, and what? The famine of the word being activated. You see? And then when he rolls and comes down like that great flood that we read about in Isaiah 59 and 19, what's going to happen? The Most High going to raise that standard. So no matter what he does, we're moving forward in prophecy, and it all ends the same way. Esau is going to lose. You Amalekites, you 1948ers, you're going to lose. You wicked elite who are behind the scene pulling the strings, all according to what the Most High wants you to do, you're going to lose. You lose no matter how you cut it. There is no outcome. This ain't the fucking Marvel Endgame where Doctor Strange sitting there trying to look at all these different outcomes, and he finally finds one where they beat Thanos. Nah. What we're telling you, there is no other outcome. Yahweh Shai is going to win. The Most High is going to triumph over you through his word, man, that we're speaking unto you on the daily. What's up?
So the AI probably telling their ass, man, that they're going to lose.
I know, right?
I was just thinking that. Remember that dude he did like a simulation?
Yeah.
And every time they said they were simulating, I don't remember what it was, but they were simulating something. I think it maybe would have been a computer or AI. And every time they simulated something, the end of the world, it ended up bad. It ended up bad for them.
What's that?
You know?
They did some kind of fucking AI simulation
Yeah.
on the outcomes of what they're doing.
There's no way around this.
Oh, that's
what was it? You
CERN.
Yeah, is that what you?
They did shit with CERN. CERN is always showing. They're playing around with that hadron collider, and I guess they're opening up portals and shit, and it's the same outcome no matter what.
They came to the same conclusion that it didn't end well for them.
And that's why they're moving with great haste now.
It's right here.
Because even those spirits on the left hand side, you know, Satan and the demons, they know what the end is.
Yeah.
You know?
But they in Esau's ear being that deceiving spirit, that lying spirit, the deceiver of his.
Yep.
Those lying spirits in the ears of these wicked elite, they really think they're somewhere about to win. No, man. Satan is an obedient son to the Most High on the left hand side, man.
And he a double agent, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why they can't swallow the pill of them being programmed to be the wicked and to be, you know, exterminated at the end. They can't swallow that. That's why.
Y'all got it. Try to just do what I'm telling you to do.
And then he's a proud man. He's a proud man. So that's why it tells you in Obadiah, his pride has deceived you.
Hey, go get 500,000 more.
Yeah.
More adolescents.
Right.
Go get 500,000 more
We got
adolescents. Because I need 33 gallons. You know what I'm saying? I need 33 gallons of adolescent blood. And I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna work. Listen, baby, I got you, baby. Go ahead.
Hey, that's what's happening. You know, like, put it in perspective right now. He knows Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom out here populated. Just get ICE. Get the troops in there. Get rid of them. You'll be good.
It's all calculated. It's all their craftiness.
So you talking all that shit in their ear, and he go right back to the spirit. All right, Pops, I told him, I got you. I told him to do what you see, look, I got him. That's what Satan doing, man. Make you niggas like fools, man.
This is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
And we're of the heavens, man. That's what we read last week. Our mind is set on what? The affections above and not the things on the earth, man. So we're of the heavens and we're rejoicing because we know that everything that Esau does is a step closer to us getting salvation, Lord willing. It's a step closer to the kingdom of heaven being ushered in, man. You see that? So we're rejoicing at what we're seeing. We are praying that 2026 it ramps up, it turns up. That Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is with us in the midst of all that, man. But we're not in the spirit of, oh man, let me get another. Nah, we want to get the fuck out of here. We're tired of being subjects. We want to live in the earth how it's meant to be lived in, man. Complete righteousness and peace. You see everything working how it's supposed to work. What's up?
All these hopes and dreams and aspirations of this place continuing on is nothing more than a mirage, man. It's not real, man.
Vanity, bro. Vanity.
That Romans 14:17, man. That's what we want.
This is not reality, man. This is Esau shit, and it's coming to an end, man. And it's got to happen, and it got to happen before we can come to the fullness of what the Most High promised to our forefather Jacob, man. It got to happen.
And then you had when Nero 47 was first reelected, what was he bragging about? He was bragging about how, I've done more in 4 days than the previous administration did in 4 years, because going into him moving hastily, him moving because he knows he has a short time, you know. And then what was
it's
it?
not him, it's those puppeteers,
Yeah,
you know, those other puppeteers, those pulling the strings on the puppets.
And guess what? It's all according to the Most High's will. That's what they go back to no matter what, man. Yeah, the wicked elite, they're having their little puppets doing what they need to do as we look at the world stage, but it all is done to do what? To fulfill the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. That's what it's all about. Nothing else. Because at the end of the day, the Most High's counsel is for what? For the Israelites to reign in righteousness under our Lord Yahushua, man, and that's all it's going to be. You see that? The Most High is about to put this earth back into the fullness of our possession. And that's the only thing you find written in this book. And that's why they're going to outlaw the Bible as well, man. That's all the part of the family of the word too, though.
Prophecy. No matter where it goes, it's prophecy.
That's it.
You know, just to expound on that Revelation 12:12, him coming down with great wrath is because he's being exposed. You know what I'm saying? And when Esau can't no longer hide himself, he's going to lash out, man. He's going to say, fuck it. Get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's gonna, to the point where he's going to send off those arrows.
So it's all happening, all to do what the Most High said will be done. See that? And then when that nigga come down with that great wrath, man, some of us gonna get snatched up. But some bros gonna get spiritual power. You see, some bros gonna have to be thrown into female council. You have some northern kingdom and southern kingdom in there. They might see bros being treated roughly. Damn, why are they doing you like this? Because I come in, I preach the gospel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Most High send the spirit down heavy upon you, and you get the prophesying, and you don't even speak no Spanish, but you in there amongst a whole bunch of northern kingdom speaking in fluent Spanish. They never spoke a word of Spanish a day in your life.
Just like Acts.
You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna happen to do what? To glorify the name of the Most High and further seal the elect of Israel, man.
As I'm saying, people don't understand that's real, man. Yeah. It's in the book of Acts, like bro just said, man. That's spiritual power. The Lord controls everything, man.
Precept right away, Baba
lifting up that standard. A brother just out of nowhere, fluent in another tongue, in another language, you know,
right?
And able to prophesy. That's a lifting up a standard.
You know? Fucking around have some Asher in there, you speaking Portuguese, you don't know shit about Portuguese. You don't know the first thing about the language of Portuguese. Maybe they breaking down the gospel in a different. Come on, man. That's the type of these are the different scenarios that we're gonna find ourselves in, all for the glorification of the Most High. Whether us having to go up under the guillotine, that's all for the Most High's glory. Spiritual power is all to magnify the name of Yahweh and Yahushua. You see, speaking in a different tongue, so Northern Kingdom Israelites can hear it and be sealed. Oh shit, even you might fuck around and get thrown into a camp with a motherfucker Israelite that look like Moab. Yeah. Now you in there speaking Mandarin. That's one of the hardest languages to learn. How do you speak it so fluent? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Now listen to this gospel and break it down to them. And after you're done breaking it down, and those who meant to receive it, they believe it, the most I can have the angel zap your ass up out of there and you somewhere chilling. You know what I'm saying?
I think you dreaming or something.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Let me get this right away off the comment board. This is Brother Yahweh Sab, Hopeful Elect 777. It says Psalms 94 verse 12 it reads, "Blessed be the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord Yahweh, and teaches him out of the law, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity until the pit be dug for the wicked.
That's what it is, man. We all been put at rest. Hey, it tells you, I think it's in that same chapter. The Most High will put us in that, put us in the graves, put us to rest, something that the heathen never did, and that's what's being done by us getting this word, man. By the Most High teaching us, you see, bringing us back into remembrance, is bringing us to rest, and it's pissing our enemies off. It tells you that in the book of Sirach as well. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy. That's what's being done. We're being taught in the spirit, man. And not only are we being taught, the Most High is putting the spirit upon us to come out here and teach. And as we're out here teaching, that shit leaking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was that fucking lowrider that just rolled by.
Oh shit.
I think it's a little project called Jay working on, but that shit goddamn shit. But so the Most High, he not only gave us the understanding, he also gave us the ability to come out here and teach it and stand in boldness in it. You see that? And as we're speaking His word, the word is doing Esau in. Like I think you read it earlier.
Jeremiah.
The people are becoming wood because we're speaking this fire, man. And as we're speaking this, what's being dug? Hey, Esau's grave is being dug deeper and deeper, man. His pit is being dug, man. And no matter what he tries to do, he can't escape the outcome of what it is. He can't escape the outcome of what Yahweh Bashim says is going to happen to him.
And when this word hits you, and that spirit's dwelling with you, man, you're more at peace than you were when you never had this word. You know?
Shall make you free.
When I was on the way down here, I was like, bro, I don't know what the hell I would be doing right now if I wasn't in the truth.
Stressing out,
What the fuck
freaking out, bugging out.
Probably dead somewhere by now if it wasn't for the truth, man. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine what else I could be doing outside of this. You know?
Oh, and we see what could have been us because look at the people that we know and look at the people around us, bro.
Yep.
How they acting, how they all sprung out or just not knowing what the fuck's going on, stressing out about life, you know, having issues with their hearts because of their mind being unstable.
Hey, in a complete state of oblivion, man.
Let me grab this and see what you guys are saying now. This is Ecclesiastes 4:1. So I returned, and this is King Solomon. It said he was obviously of the elect, right? So he had that comforter, which the brothers are talking about. You know, His truth is our comforter. It says, so I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And that's the 2/3 of our people. You know, they go through these trials, these tribulations, and they get all bugged out, stressed out. They can't handle it. They can't deal with it. Why? Because, like the brother said, the Holy Spirit is not dealing with a portion of our people.
It's not
it
something
says,
with them. Yup.
It says, and they had no comforter. And on the side of their oppressors, there was power, but they had no comforter. See? We've been talking about Esau and his oppression and the way he's moving, you know, on our people. Our people, if you don't have this Holy Spirit, you're not going to have this outlet. You're not going to have this comforter. That literally, comforter means what it means. What it says. It brings comfort. You know, you know, like the brother just said. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this. That's a sentiment. I believe all the brothers who are in this ministry, you know, we share that sentiment. See?
I got a quick one. This is John chapter 6 and verse 63. Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. Red letter, it says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
So the spirit is what makes us alive, man. You see that? The spirit is what gives us that lively hope. The spirit is what gives us that unction to know all things. To come out here on the highways of ours and stand boldly in the midst of our enemies' lands, telling them we going down. You see? That's what the spirit does, man. It gives you known as what? Lively stones, man. We have a lively hope. You see? Right. A hope in what the Most High said He's going to do. This is not a hope or a spirit that everyone on the earth has, and that cuts universalism. Because if everybody had the same spirit we have, you would be out here doing what we're doing, prophesying and calling for the kingdom of heaven to be ushered in. But not even everyone in the house of Israel has this, man. You see?
The spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kodash, it gives you that motivation, that will to fight, you know? Because without it, bro, you just, I don't know, you know? But hey, every day you wake up, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you keep moving forward every single day, you know?
Yep.
Hoping and looking forward.
Praying for forgiveness with boldness.
Yep.
Praying for the strength to continue on. That's all done through the Spirit, man. Also to exercise the fruits of the Spirit. That's all done
Very
through
much.
the Spirit. To kill the old man, it's all done by the Spirit. Now that's a daily battle, because that old nigga like to try to creep up every now and then, but you gotta choke that nigga out in the Spirit, man. So we have to be occupied in the ministry to keep us what? From going back into that old way.
Yeah.
That we don't want nothing to do with that, man. See, you look back on what we used to do, that shit is embarrassing, man.
Yeah, it
How we
is.
used to conduct ourselves, man. A bunch of YNs. You see? No guidance. Weak as hell.
Ignorant.
Straight up. But through the Holy Spirit, man, we've been quickened. And that's all made possible through who?
Yahweh
The Lord
Shai.
Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
What's up?
So it says from the top, John 6 verse 63, Yahweh Shai speaking, it is the spirit that quickeneth. And quickeneth means to make alive, you know what I'm saying? To animate, give animation to, you know? The flesh profiteth nothing.
The flesh is going to lead to death, man. What you reading, Romans? Oh, okay. Yo. So that's what it is, man. The flesh profiteth nothing. Living after the flesh, it might feel good while you're in the moment. You might think that committing adultery is cool until your ass get caught up in that judgment cone. Because the most I can have it to where not only is you committing adultery, now her man finds out and put you both to death. That's a just judgment in the sight of the Most High.
Your ass get fucking AIDS.
I was about to say that. Catch a fucking disease or some shit.
Yep.
Because you going in behind another man, you see, and his woman. And that shit breeds disease, man. You see that? That shit might seem, oh, I got this nigga woman. But there is consequences that come with that.
And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is so cold, he can make it to where that disease just leaves off that woman once you're done with her, you know? Just to get you, because you can't control your flesh.
So yeah, man, because living after the flesh is gonna lead to death. Because the flesh it tells you that living after the flesh is enmity with the Most High, man. You're an enemy when you're just going after your pleasures, living after the flesh.
Carnal desires.
Carnal desires. Now you can have desires, but you have to fucking do it according to the righteous way. You know? You can have lust for your woman, but she has to be your woman. Can't be lusting after another man's woman. Hey, bro, that shit is a no-go. Or lusting after the wickedness we did in the world, man. So we have to be refined. We have to be made truly alive, because we weren't living until we came into this truth. You got it?
Right? The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
And that's what we're supposed to be taking heed to, these words, man. We got all these guys that love to try to show them the Bible. Y'all always going into that book. And don't tell me how you feel, brother. No, don't worry about the book. Tell me how you, nigga, what I feel and that shit don't matter. What is written in the script? This is the water. You see? That hydrates us in the spirit, man. This is what we need to be taking heed to. Especially as this thing winds down.
And our vain imagination could cause us to err and cause us to be put to death. That's why we don't follow after the flesh. And being carnal minded is enmity against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Salagi.
You know, Proverbs 3 and 5 says, lean not to our own understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't know right and wrong unless you're being taught by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You can only be taught by the Lord through what? Through his man. That's what Jake don't get. Jake, I got my own personal relationship with the Most High. No, you don't. That has never been a thing in the earth. Even with the Levitical priesthood. You weren't never on that level. You had to go through a priest, a high priest. Now we have to go through the high priest in the heavens, man. Yahweh Shai.
To say, man, everything in life is spiritual. Everything that you see in this realm is connected back to some form of spirit, man. Whether it be good spirits or bad spirits, man. For example, gang banging and all that stuff, all that kind of shit, that's tied to demonic spirits. This right here, this word, that's in these pages right here, that's tied back to what spirit? The spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So that's why it says these words are spirit and life. We're reading things that are connected back to the power, man.
The almighty, omnipotent power.
There's a spirit that bros were taken from as we came into this truth, man. We ain't out here uplifting that and trying to make it a part of the ministry. We're trying to leave that portion of our life behind, man. But you got guys like Gorilla Hebrew.
Yep.
He's a chief high priest, but he tripping and shit. That ain't the spirit we're supposed to be in. We're supposed to be trying to killing that old man on the daily, man. We ain't going back to that shit. You know? And it takes practice. But you have to be wholeheartedly trying to goddamn.
I know I'm not the part of that's
That is, see? So you need to be trying to goddamn kill that old man on the daily, man. And that comes with what? Hey, practicing, praying to the Most High.
Being diligent.
Exactly. Doing the things in the spirit, man. So the Most High can take you up out of that. Not fucking embracing that shit and trying to bring it to the ministry. Nigga, like every time you say nigga take a picture, you understand with the fucking the 1970s Crip holes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we are higher than that, man. We are more than that shit they told us we were. You know?
Got a precept back you up real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Good.
And that bullshit that everybody thinks is so cool and whatnot, you know, the things that pertain to this world, gang banging, pimping, selling dope, all that bullshit, that's childish.
Shit, wow.
That's childish shit. We're growing up from that type of shit, man. The Lord is growing us up. He's cultivating kings and rulers in the earth, man.
God.
Priests.
And before he brought us in, what he do? He broke us down first.
Broke us down, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's time to grow up, man.
Leaving that shit behind.
Go.
This is not what it is over here. We're being cultivated in royalty, man. You see that? We're being cultivated as the sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All made possible through Yahushua's sacrifice, and we don't take it lightly. You know, we're longing to be what the Most High has always intended for us to be, man. And it's a fighting this wicked as well, especially being in this flesh. That's why we're calling for the Lord to do what? Come and save us, man. Come and get us up out of these bodies. You know, perfect us. You got niggas, somebody they want to stay in the flesh, bro. They want to stay. They want to stay in this sinful condition for another 1,000 years.
I want to stay mortal.
Come on, man. Nah, we moving on to something higher, and that's what we're calling for as we come out here and preach this gospel and testify. We're testifying that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to upgrade us and bring us into complete righteousness, and our enemies feel some type of way about that to the point to where they're going to try to come and murder us. Because now we're doing what's right in the sight of the Most High, as we've always been commanded to do as Israelites. Bro, we're just following our operation according to what the Most High made us to be. Just like Esau is doing what he's made to be. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he was created to do. We're doing what we are created to do.
Everybody's fulfilling their lots that the Most High has given you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing what we are created to do, man. That's to do what? Confess Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua in this word. Confess Yahweh Shai. Give the testimony. That's what we were made to do as Israelites.
Yep.
You got it.
Got two from the comment board right away. Same brother, Yahweh, hopefully elect 777. First one is Romans 8:6. For to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
To be carnal minded is the way. Go after the ways of this world wholeheartedly, man. And that's what we see a lot of these groups are doing. Hey, even with taking that bag, that's carnal minded. You see? And that's going to lead to death, because now you have, to be carnal minded, you take that bag, what do? You got to pervert the word. You see, you got to lie upon the Most High, give the wrong testimony. You see that? That's going to lead to death. You got guys who refuse to get in the true understanding of what the Shabbat is, telling that you can have sex with your woman on the Shabbat, you can fuck your woman in the ass. The most, you think God don't care if you get a chip or not. God don't. You be an idiot if you don't take a jab. Same things we say almost every week, man. That's carnal minded with the Most High. The whole situation with the understanding of the law on grape, that it was put in place as a deterrent and not just giving anybody. Like, bro, it was put in place as a deterrent to stop that situation from happening. And if it did just so happen to happen, this is how you deal with it. It wasn't giving nobody license to go out here and rape just because you could pay 50 shekels. Bro just came out with the understanding today of 50 shekels back in the day, $150,000 is what it equates to. So that will stop a man. You know what? Let me chill out. Let me chill out. Let me just go talk to this man and goddamn see if we can make a deal. And that'll be way less expensive than just going out here to take it for you to hit that bitch because you had this burning desire to have her. You broke it. Now you got to pay these 50 shekels. And the most I can have that bitch grow up to look like Fiona from goddamn Shrek. And guess what?
You're stuck
with that now. You know what I'm saying? That's what that law was put into place, man. For men to have sex control and then protect the woman. You see? It gave her a safeguard. So she just won't be out here getting taken like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that law is. We ain't never told nobody to go out here and get. And when it comes to the age thing, the flower of their age is when they're meant to be taken, because that's when their reproduction cycle starts in their bodies. That's all it is, man. Grow the fuck up. That's all it is. And it just so happens that the Most High programmed it to happen 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. That's just what it is. And that's according to the Most High's design, nigga. Goddamn. Why is that so hard to understand? What's up?
Let me get one more about Shah. Oh, go ahead.
I forget where it is, but it tells you that might be in the Apocrypha, where it says that a woman who has children in her older age, the children become weaker, man. That they're born weaker. You know what I'm saying? That just makes sense.
Because her eggs ain't as fresh. You know what I'm saying? Her eggs expired. Well, at least now in these bodies they do. In the kingdom they won't. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna always be able to reproduce, but right now we're in this flesh, and that's how the Most High has it set up, man. The flower of her age, when she is her sign, okay, now it's time to get this woman a husband so she can start reproducing children to keep our lineage going, to keep our family line going, man. What the fuck is wrong with it? Talking about 21, nigga, where you learn that? Even bitches in porn, bitches making porn at 18 years old. You see, that's the I think the lawful age in most states, 18 years old.
Yep.
If not lower than that.
And I can add to that because brother was saying 12, 13, 11. But I have daughters, so it's 10 o'clock, 10, man.
See?
You know, it starts early, bro.
And
I don't know if it's the food in Babylon.
I'm about to say, it's just because this shit fucked up here.
Out of order here.
Yeah.
Let me get this right away, Baba Shah. This is Proverbs 11 and 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
And that's what it is. That's why the Most High, and this is the thing, man. All this universal bullshit, the Most High don't need the heathen nations. He didn't give them the righteous way to keep in the earth. He gave it to us. We are the true counsel in the earth according to what the Most High set up. He has relayed his word, his righteous way unto our lineage, our seed line, for us to be the guiding light in the earth, for us to propagate righteousness in the earth. The Most High don't need the heathen to do that. That's not their ordinance. That's not the condition he made them to be in. He made them to follow orders from us, to come to the true priest, to learn righteousness from us. He don't need the heathen to do what we do, and they're not going to be equal when it comes to that. They're going to be taught the righteous way forever up under the Israelites, man. What's up? What's this? No. Okay.
No, I was just gonna say, with that verse, and you gotta have the proper counselors too, because you have these false prophets out there that are leading the flock astray, and with them also comes the fall in debt, walking after the ways of these false teachers, so you have to also have the right counselors to be able to guide you and keep you in that safe net.
And that shows that it's only one doctrine, man. It's not a whole bunch of doctrines in the earth teaching the righteous way of the Most High. There's only one doctrine. There's only one way that the Most High has given to be followed, and that's been given to the men of the Lord, man. You see? Beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Straight up, what's up?
Brother, he said that little $40 ain't nothing compared to the 150 big ones.
I know. It's a whole
Hey, bro.
different, it's a whole
But-
different league, boy.
Yeah, bro.
You can't control your dick, boy. You out here talking about you gonna take some box. Okay, 150,000.
Bro, we
That's
talked
not
about
a light,
it.
That's not a light.
Nah.
That's not light.
Shit, you.
So and that let you know that that wasn't always something that was going on,
Yep.
because that's a steep ass fee. And like I said, even the law tells you, because you take a wife and you don't like her, you can't just put her away.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Like I say, you can go and get it. I was meditating on this shit earlier, bro. I promise. You see this girl, she the baddest thing your eyes have ever laid eyes on. I ain't never seen nobody look like this. So you just can't, it's just a burning desire come over, you just can't, you on your bed, you dreaming about this motherfucker, you just can't stop thinking about her, and you finally go decide to take her, and it's whack.
Hey, and that's
Trash.
how our forefather Jacob.
Guess what now?
When he worked for his uncle Laban, he was working for Rachel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, he had to work another 7 years
Oh. And
for
And they say he loved Rachel.
more than he did Leah.
Yeah.
hey, and the thing is too, like we were talking earlier, you know, hey, who has 150,000 just laying around? You know, the common Israelite, bro,
Even
right
back
now,
then.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The common Israelite, you know, ain't got money like that, bro. If we've been under captivity for since the beginning, man, come on, bro.
Hey, like bro said, even coming up off that 40 sometimes, like I don't even know about that. That's still kind of goddamn.
Kind of steep.
Shit, hey, what you can do at 35?
35.
I got that 35, hey, 30. I got 30, baby.
Burger and fries.
You know what
You know what I'm saying?
But
What's
nah,
that, 35?
so yeah, man. So like I said, I was meditating on that earlier, bro. When bros brought up that price about how much the 50 shekels was, I'm like, bro, you can be. Like, I'm talking about I'm talking about everything you can want in a woman. You get that box because you can't control yourself, bro. That shit is whack, nigga. You break,
Right.
you bought it, and now you
Yep.
stuck with it, and you can't put. You got to take care of her for the rest of her days. You can't just put.
You can't put
and
it
now,
with-
and now
yeah.
what comes into place? What comes into place is when you want to get another wife, you still got to
You
take
gotta
care of
take
that
her
other one
first.
that you
Yep.
took. You cannot just discard her because you couldn't control yourself. You got that shit in the was whack. And like every year, she started getting wider. And she went from being the baddest thing that you ever seen. She get wider and wider every year. You know what I'm saying? Bitch turned into Rasputin on your ass, and you
You
stuck
still
with that.
you still stuck with
And
her.
you stuck with that.
Her whole attitude changed
Yeah.
on and shit.
Yeah.
She becomes
Probably have an
rebellious, this
attitude
and
anyway,
that.
'cause
Yep.
goddamn, she
And then,
control- you know what I'm saying?
and just thinking about it, bro, like, just
bro, this
thinking
nigga's
about
childish,
comment,
man.
like, bro, I was just like, I was thinking about it today, bro. It's like, fuck, most of us make what, 50,000 a year before taxes, then you still get tax on it, bro. Like that's not something light, you know. That's heavy. That makes you think twice before acting on an impulse, you know. And that's basically what the law's there for,
Because what?
to make you think before you act on an impulse.
Because even though it's the law, you're still supposed to act in the spirit, man. If I go do this, you got to have some type of sensible rationing with yourself, man. You just can't go, you know, because now that's that man's property. He was gonna do big things with that. He was about to tie that to a major family. He was coming up off this property of his. Now you broke it. Now you got to pay for it. And you got to reimburse me with what the law says, man.
Which that makes sense, because if you like with Jacob, when he was working for Rachel and Leah, he did 7 years twice. So that's like 14 years. And 14 times, you said 50K a year. That's a steep fee that he was working there for.
Well, yeah, man. So that's what that whole law is about. They ain't never gave nobody license to go and you niggas are clowns, man.
See, and that should.
And that's when that when you start to get calm and you want to slap a nigga. You're like, nah, let me chill.
Yep.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
and
you,
that-
you niggas are goofy, man.
Yep.
That's some goofy shit. And then trying to push that shit like we out here raping little girl, man. Shut your gay ass up. You niggas are weak, man. Weak, spineless ass.
It shows you that.
Worshiping ass niggas, man.
It shows you that they've been paid off for a long time, because anything they've been doing for years now, it makes you like wonder, you know, this and that. It's like, okay, you've been paid off for a long time, because anything you're trying to stain the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and his doctrine, you're trying to attack any way possible.
That's all they got, because when
Yup.
they go into the scriptures, they can't stand up in the spirit, man. So they got to come with the motherfucking slander. They rape little girl, nigga. Where? Why is we still out here on the highways and byways each and every week, going to work every day, moving about on our free time, the little bit of free time that we have, we moving about. Ain't nobody, hey, ain't no warrants out for our arrest. Ain't nobody showing up at the door. Hey, we heard about you. Ain't nobody doing none of that. What you talking about? And that's why the Most High gonna destroy you niggas who keep pushing that shit, man.
False witnesses, man.
Well, look what he did to Polite.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know?
Yep.
The same shit y'all was trying to accuse us for doing, that's what y'all doing behind the scenes. It's called projection, man. You see that? You guys know what? No. What you got?
I got, let's see. I had
So I bring out a few more real rapid.
yeah. Let me get this right away.
That's crazy.
This is Romans 2 and 2.
It's crazy that it's been almost a decade now, if not longer, and they still running with that same shit. Y'all can't come with nothing else. It's the same shit. Well,
And that's the projection. And like I said, look what Esau is doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Nigga, whole island's freaking off. Baby oiled up with Diddy.
Yep. You got what I sent to the group chat with
fucking jet with Epstein. Yeah.
yeah. What's his name? Chris Tucker. Yeah. He didn't know that was a Epstein plane.
Shut up.
You know? And these are head government officials, presidents, governors.
Bro, we deal with, hey, the scriptures deal with reality. Real life things that were happening in the world. And the reason that law is there, why? Because the Most High gave us the law to be separated from who?
The heathen. Yep.
Because he told us, he gave us that law that what? Everything I'm telling you not to do is what they're doing in this land
Yep.
that I'm about to give you.
And modern day
guess
Canaanite
what?
is who?
Huh?
Modern day Canaanite.
Esau.
Yep.
So the Canaanites was in the land, they was raping all type of shit, and when no true justice coming behind it. And guess what? Them Canaanites still do shit like that.
Yep.
I seen a documentary where they talking about how they just run up and just rape a bitch, and they talking about like it's normal conversation. You niggas have been in the West too long, man. The Bible deals with the real world and what's really going on. I'm talking about, bro, they was talking to this nigga on the interview, and they were just standing there talking like, yeah, that's what we do. Da-da-da-da-da.
No shame.
When I finish, he goes and yeah, we might catch AIDS, but like God, like hey, even I was looking, I was like, God damn, that's some hardcore shit. That shit kind of like, God damn.
Hey, even in India, man, y'all see that clip where Edomite woman reporter,
Elon, boy,
and like the lights went out or some shit like that when she was reporting, and then she started getting like
touched.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Elon big on that shit, man. And that's why the laws are in place. So what? We can judge according to that law, because that's not gonna be something that's just going on in the kingdom, man. Yes, we're gonna get our wives at young ages, but it's all gonna be consensual. It's all going back to the righteous order of things. Because now you're talking about the woman's lawful at 21. How many niggas she done been hit by that age in Babylon? Man, listen, I went to college.
We went to high school.
Well, yeah, shit. I knew bitches in high school that were getting goddamn
Middle school, bro. We were in
not just regular trip, by the team.
yeah.
The entire football team running through bitches at once. You see that? College, wilding out.
Go get married in white.
Yeah, I remember being hey,
get
bro.
married, and this nigga, he don't know what's going on. He'll stand up beside a bitch cheesing, and everybody like, man,
Don't do it.
you know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
bro. The Most High's order, His way. Can we get that in Proverbs 7 real quick? Purified, the Most High's way. You know what I'm talking about?
It's on Proverbs 12 and 6, or is it's not 7? No, 12 and 6 is one.
Grab that real quick, somebody. Walk your shot. Like, but y'all think y'all know better than the Most High? Don't you think the Most High know how the female anatomy works? He fucking made it. The reason she can appear at a certain age is because the Most High programmed it in her biological clock for it to snap on that way. The Most High created the biological clock, even with men. Like, bro, you get to an age to where you might be playing with the girls in the neighborhood, and it's all innocent at one day. And one day you come outside and your whole vision has changed. Like, damn, why the titties start bouncing like that? Because now you know why? Because your hormones are getting up. Now it's time for you becoming a man. Like, damn, I ain't know Vanessa had all that ass. You know why? Because you never looked at it like that before until what? your shit started ticking. It's like, oh, okay. Then shit start to percolate down and like, oh, bitches start to smell different. You know what I'm saying? A bitch touch you, hug. Hey, how you doing? Hug you like, oh, what's that? Shit.
That's all that middle school age,
That's
bro.
That's different.
6th,
Start
7th,
kissing
8th grade,
shit.
bro. That's
One
exactly
day-
how you were.
One day you go from playing Pokemon Red on her Game Boy to the next month. Now she got your hand in her pants.
Yeah, Game Boy collecting dust and shit.
Hey, touch that Game Boy. Hey, we gonna sit on the back of the bus today. Yeah. Now you on the bus planning some coochie. Because what? Her shit done started. Now she's in heat, and she in an ancient word it'd be possibly like, okay, that's why the law says keep a straight eye on your daughter. Cause her shit started ticking and she on fire. She liable to go out here and goddamn
Make you look bad.
Where the law says open up her quiver to every arrow that walks by. Turn into a complete slut if you don't keep her in straightly, man.
Bring shame on her father's household.
That's why this fucking whole society is so goddamn out of order, man. Cause ain't nothing according to the Most High being followed. You got it?
It's Psalms. Yeah, that's Psalms 12:6.
Kind of good.
So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 12, and verse 6. The words of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, are pure words,
There it is.
as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7
The
times.
Most High's word is perfect, man. You got to understand, we are the creature. He is the creator. You see that? He's made it for life to operate in a certain way, a certain order. And with man down here doing whatever they want to do, everything is out of order and nothing is working the same. Even the way you people think. The ancients didn't think like this in this weak ass feminine mind. You niggas thinking like bitches. You see that? The women are thinking more. You got sisters that follow GMS and they think more on our level than men who claim to be leaders in Israel.
Yep.
She like, cause you know why? Because they're women and they know what it is. When I can guarantee you, the sisters that watch us know that period came on and shit was different. Shit was different. Even mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers. It shows the Most High word to be true because when were they getting married off? 12, 13, 14 years old. That's why your grandma got so many kids. Why? Because she started young. Come on, man. The Most High's way is perfect. Don't need none added to it, none taken away. And that's what he's setting up in the earth. And this is why Esau is being moved out of the way. You see that?
God.
Because the right, read that one more time, Baba Kushal. Baba Kushal.
The book of Psalms, chapter 12, and verse 6. The words of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times.
You got it.
All right, 7 meaning completion, man. These words are completely pure, man. This is why you can't lean into your own carnal understanding.
Yep.
You see, the Lord knows exactly what he's doing, man.
I know I was thinking about
And this,
Proverbs 8.
and this place doesn't go in line with the Most High's words. You know, Babylon America is completely out of order.
Confusion.
Completely opposite to the, like what you consider a good person here is totally the
A
different
wicked
thing
person
than
according to the Most High.
Exactly. So if I could grab this real quick. This is Isaiah 55 and 8. It says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts than your thoughts."
Once this way is set up in the earth in the 40s, life is just going to life. It's going to be automatic. You're not going to have to overthink nothing, man. Ain't going to be no extra fine print on page 666.
Of Article 17, Section 123.
You know what I'm saying?
Revision
You know what I'm saying? Revision A/B hyphenated da 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 da. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. The laws it's gonna be straightforward, and that it's gonna go back to simplicity.
It's going to be black
The
and
most
white.
High's way is simple, man. It's simple and it's perfect, and it's higher than anything that man is down here trying to do. Man is trying to overcomplicate everything, and the Most High just made the earth, the people just to live in the earth the righteous way, and he put his children as the governors of it. So when you heathen do get simple, we can come and correct you according to what's written in the law. Because we ain't gonna need to be corrected. We're gonna be in the fullness of the
It's
second
just
coming.
black and white. There's no gray areas
know.
like Esau's system.
You commit adultery,
You know?
that's death. If she cry out, she okay, but you gonna die. You catch you being a homo, you gonna die. Lesbian, death.
what happens
Worshiping
if-
idols, death.
What happens if she don't cry out?
She gonna die.
There you go.
Death also.
Simple.
Simple, straight to the point. Well, I thought no, ain't no thought nothing. And the thing is, we ain't gonna be lax in judgment either. Like we was talking about last week. That's my homeboy Steve, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he did that, but man, he gave me a few shelters. We gonna just overlook it. Nah, ain't gonna be none of that. What we talking about this?
Yeah, did you see that video I sent to the chat?
What?
Where,
This is fucking deja vu.
Where it was in the Middle East,
Good
man.
God.
Already been there.
God,
Been
damn.
there.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, there was a video sent to the chat. It was over there in the Middle East, you know what I'm saying? And those Muslims, you know what I'm saying, they get a lot of their stuff from us. But anyway, it was a
You
man.
know why? Because that's Abraham's son. He was lining up on Abraham, but he was cast off because he's nothing worth. You got it?
So it was a man who had a daughter that got caught committing adultery.
Oui.
And that brought shame upon his family, on his name.
That's embarrassing.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a gathering of the people, you know, the men and the townspeople getting ready to stone this man's daughter. And his daughter was begging, please, Father, forgive me, forgive me. He said, no, I can't do it. I can't forgive you. I can't forgive you. And he said, the Lord's going to forgive you. You know what I'm saying? You'll be with the Lord soon.
You brought shame to us all.
You be back in the spirit world.
That's
That's what he said. He said,
Yep.
That's how it should be. And a lot of the shit that we see going on in society, all that shit would vanish overnight.
Because you're cutting
Overnight.
off the wickedness of the society.
And
You're
putting the
cutting
fear-
off the cancer.
It
And,
shows.
and the law being fully established, it instills fear in the people. The fear of the Most High is instilled in the people when this law is executed in perfection. That's what's coming back when Yahweh Shai returns. That's what's coming back when the kingdom of heaven is set up, man.
Yep. Because the way
That's what the earth needs.
the way this place is ran is this
With that
prophecy.
Democracy boost shit that they fucking push here.
That shit is wickedness.
Like
Because
the
democracy comes with feminism. Democracy comes with the rainbow flag. And the democracy comes with do as thou wilt. That's all that shit is.
Satanic.
That's all that shit is. The entirety of democracy is do as thou wilt, which is Satanism. You got the freedom to do whatever you want to do. You want to be a dog, you can be a dog. You want to marry a fucking tree, you can marry a tree. Niggas, Esau is out here having sex with dolphins and alligators and raping dogs. That's punishable by death according to the law,
And the
man.
ways of the Lord are different. His ways are different than yours. Like the brother just brought that out. He said, hey, the father was righteous for doing that.
Yeah.
But people here, what were they going to say? Oh, I can't believe
Her
you,
body,
I
her
can't
choice.
believe you did. Yeah, shit like
Her
that.
body, so that gives the woman liberty to be a slut, to bring
Fine.
shame upon her father's house,
But
to have a bunch of loose leaf kids out here
Con,
with fucking
And
random dads, but she liberated.
con.
She independent. No, man. That shit breeds confusion.
Which that's prophecy too, that these women,
Daishika.
these women are allowed to be whores with no punishment. Even that's prophecy. You grab this real quick. Hosea 4:14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall.
And that goes back to what? Jake committing adultery, spiritual adultery. So the Most High, all right, cool. Because we supposed to be the Most High woman, right? You out here worshiping another God, that's spiritual adultery. I got you, I'm going to take your glory. And I'm going to make her a harlot in the city.
She ain't gonna be punished.
Nope. And if she's able to gather bride freely,
They get rewarded for being harlots in this wicked
because
place.
you got OnlyFans, fucking buying fucking GT3 Porsches and shit. Living in
Calling you Dusty.
I know, calling you Dusty because she out here popping her pussy for $3.99. You know what I'm saying, on OnlyFans. But this is why all this shit that we see in society, man, it's all gonna be corrected when Yahweh Shai come back. And this is what we're calling for. And because we're doing that in this wicked ass place, the wicked, they want to slay us, man. They want us to stop speaking about righteousness. They want nothing to do with the righteous ways of the Most High. And the majority of the people feel the same way. Because they don't know no better, man. This is why we need Yahweh Shai to come back to get everything back in his righteous order. And that's what's going to be done. What you got?
This is in the law, Leviticus 19:29. It says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore,
So the land will fall.
lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness.
And this is what the land of America is full of, man. Or everywhere, shit. Not just America. The entirety of the West, where Esau is,
Yep.
shit. Because Ishmael ain't going for that shit. Now, they starting to dabble in that fucking rebellious behavior because of what? The wine of Babylon. And it ain't just Ishmael, Moab, everybody. That's why you starting to see these people cut these different shows off of Netflix. You live in these different countries. You don't have access to American Netflix like we do. Because they don't want that type of fucking wickedness polluting their society, man. Because they know that shit is not right.
But you go into fucking.
You can't get OnlyFans in China. You can't get
Bro, like if
You
you
can
watch
fucking
one of
North
those
Korea.
películas,
Yeah, you go into like Mexico, Central, South America, it'd be like the same fucking lifestyle you have up here.
See?
Bro, when you watch those Mexican movies, those películas,
All
those
that it is
novelas, bro,
is the
through
fucking
I
adultery.
ain't never seen one novella, bro, where a bitch ain't getting slapped by a dude, man. It's more masculine. It's just different out, with Babylon. I'm telling you, man. You watch a Mexican.
But they're still always
That's how
the
you see
reason
it.
they're always getting slapped up because the bitches are being hardly
Yeah,
and those
love-
fucking
Goddamn love
That's
affair.
what I'm
and the soap operas. That's basically a novella. It's
They
a
had
soap
fucking-
opera.
The fucking love affair. They try to
Love
make the
affair,
shit, try to
yup.
make the shit all romantic. I remember one dude. I seen a reel on
I'm telling you,
Instagram.
bro. They be getting slapped.
It was like they've packaged adultery. Every movie that's loved by women, it revolves around the act of committing adultery. You see? But he just started naming all these different movies. I'm like, damn, I didn't see a few of them. I'm like, damn, it was entertaining, but it's all about adultery.
Yup.
You talking about the wedding scene? Remember the weddings? I'm like, damn, that shit was. Sleepless in Seattle.
trying to promoting all the wickedness.
Just promoting that shit. That's the one.
Wedding Crashers or what is it?
All that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
All of it.
You know, the Mexican dude actors, that's in their contract. Like, oh, slap 2 bitches in every movie.
God.
That's in their contract. So that shit's funny. Every time my mom's watching one, I'm like, yeah, these dudes be slapping the shit out of these women in every episode.
Yeah, if that shit become Batman, that shit
God.
a whole lot of get right.
Women
be
are
going
supposed
on.
to fear your husbands rather than love your husband, just like the Most High. Our elder apostle Gabar
And
says
after a
that.
while, you'll understand that the way he's grooming you up to be. You say, oh, and they're gonna say grooming. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh,
be
yeah,
different with
shit.
grooming and obedience and subservient. They hit that type of
They
shit.
don't want to
But
be molded by real men.
you have to be molded by your husband, man.
Con.
And once you do that, you go fall in love with that man, and that's what it is. Remember, even coming to America.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She said, I didn't, after a while, they fell in love. That's how it is. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, all this feelings, like Esau want the world to believe, all this fucking romanticism and shit.
That Roman shit.
I was gonna say, man, I know it was a strategy, man, of the enemy, man. He said, if you want to collapse a society, liberate the women, you know what I'm saying, and pollute the minds of men with exposure of nudity. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's a strategy. That's a war strategy, man.
if that's the case, he's doing his own self in. That's according to prophecy then. Everything he's trying to use as a tool and a weapon against the tribes, all that shit is doing him in. Because look, now his women are liberated and free. And wilding out. The Shedemite woman, sheesh. She done got loose from the band. She got loose from the bands of the Edomite man, and all she want is goddamn
She's trying to see how many fucking dudes could fucking bust in her in one fucking night.
fucking old girl. She 100 dudes in a day.
Damn.
Yo, fucking Edomite bitch. Or they somewhere all up on Jake Pike. These Edomite women, man.
Everything Esau is doing to make us fall and stumble at the ways we're supposed to be walking is backfiring on him.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, when this had a little Norwegian bitch, and goddamn, we like go places. Hey boy, the looks you get when you with a fucking Edomite bitch, like from Edomite men, ooh-wee. If looks could kill.
Yep.
If we was back in the goddamn 30s, boy, we'd be lynched up around this bitch. But that's what it is. You liberated your women, and now look, it's the signs of your collapse. His women calling them out all on alternative media. You see, hey, the Shedemite woman is at the forefront of calling the Amalek out. But all this goes hand in hand with his demise, man.
Yep.
You see?
Curses are falling on our enemies.
Yep. let's start pulling out the cloak ourselves, man.
God.
Whatever y'all got.
Go ahead, brothers. Reading that one out right away.
Oh, damn.
Deuteronomy.
It has been 2 hours.
Yep. Deuteronomy 30, verse 7, it
That
says,
was quick.
and the Lord thy power, and Yahweh thy power, thy God, will put all these curses upon thy enemies,
Yep.
and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
So everything that has fallen upon us, because we're the chief nation in the earth. You see, y'all should have been taking heed to our, you know what I'm saying, our downfall. How the kingdom was split after the time of King Solomon has been what? Desolation ever since that. That's what's happening to you heathen now. Beginning with you Edomites. Your house is divided every way you look. You can't get on one accord, so guess what? It's set up to happen so you can fall. And we see the signs, man.
Yep.
Not one house of Esau is on the same accord. Whether that be the American Edomites, the French, the British Edomites, ain't nobody on the same accord with Amalek except for the fucking American Edomite, and that shit is coming to an end because you have the American Edomites inside of America. Some of them, they're looking at the state of Israel with disdain, man, with hate. That's more division. So it's only going to lead up to what? Satan's house falling, man. Desolation.
Which we know all these empires fall. They all have an expiration.
And America is reaching in, man. According to what? The Most High's will, as we've been telling you all this time. Got it?
Says verse 8, Deuteronomy 30 and 8, and thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahweh, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day, and Yahweh thy God will make thee plenteous in every work of thy hand, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good.
And that goes into the blessings, because the tables are being turned as it was already foretold to happen in prophecy. It was never meant for us to be on the bottom forever. We're just going through our punishment, drinking of the cup of the Most High's wrath, and we're coming to the last little dregs of it, because Jacob's trouble is about to turn up. Barakatah. So as we're being taken from this lower state, the heathen are being brought into what? A lower state. After all this time they've been on top, rejoicing over us, now it's time for them to fall. And you got niggas selling out to keep the heathen going a little bit longer, man. And it's not gonna work. You niggas are selling out in vain. But at the end of the day, you're still doing what the Most High made you to do. And we just pray that the Most High keeps us in the same spirit of being true, man.
Yep.
Being faithful. You got it.
Says finishing off verse 9, for Yahweh will again rejoice over thee for good,
Oh my.
as he rejoiced over thy fathers.
The fathers of all the world?
La.
No, the fathers of Israel, man. Ain't nothing universal about this message. We just read in Deuteronomy 7 that all of our enemies are about to be put up under the curses. But the Most High is going to rejoice over the house of Israel as he rejoiced over our fathers, man.
Yep.
Says verse 10, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law, and if thou turn unto Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
I mean, repent, man. Don't turn back. We can't give up, man. We too close to the end. Yahweh Shai came down here to be a sacrifice for us to do what we're doing now, man. Don't and believe in that wholeheartedly. You see? Don't look back. There ain't nothing behind us. There is nothing behind us,
Be
man.
Lot's wife.
We're looking forward. We have nothing to prove to these people in the world. Hey, all we're here to do is be obedient to the Most High and finish the course. Because we have everything that we can long for waiting for us, man. Beginning with what? That change. Because that's the main thing. Getting those bodies, man. Being brought into the fullness of the second covenant. And that's how we access all that, the other things when it comes to the blessings. But we need to be changed first, and that's what's going to happen. We're coming back into the fullness of Godhood, man. Coming back into the fullness of being sons of God again. And the enemy hates him. So he about to come down with a wrath that we've never witnessed before. But Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah will lift that standard, man, as he promised to do.
I got one more and I'll give it up to you, brothers. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
And how do we do that, man? By being obedient to what he told us to do. Making our bodies a living sacrifice. Coming out here week in and week out. You see, confessing his word, offering the sacrifice of our lips, man. And wholeheartedly believing with this blessing of faith that he's given us to believe upon his son, Yahweh Shai. That's how we seek him 10 times more. Putting off that old man, having the new man, the inward man renewed on the daily, which is a fight that we can't get. Hey, we can't be on no Jake Paul giving up shit. We gotta see this thing through, man.
Endure to the end.
We gotta endure.
He that endures
Lord,
to the
hey,
end, the same shall be saved.
Lord willing, man.
God.
It's gonna be trials. It's gonna be mental tests. You might have some ailments in the flesh. You see, people gonna come up against us, gonna say all manner of things against us falsely for Yahweh Shai's sake. That's a part of it. But we can't give up. You got it?
Baruch 4:29. For he that had brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
Because look, that's the expected end, man. That's the only thing that's in store for the house of Israel, beginning with the elect. Joy, complete righteousness, peace, once and for all, man. Us being taken back to our land to rule this earth in righteousness forevermore. As we expand to every inch of the heavens, man. That's what's coming. It's beyond this shit here, man. This is only for a moment, and then the Most High is bringing this to an end, as he promised he would do. That was it?
God.
What you got?
God, I got Ecclesiasticus 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. In the 10th I will
Yeah, I
utter
seen
with
that.
my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
What?
So that's one of the things we're lucky to have. We're in the midst of seeing our enemy fall.
Well,
You know,
well,
we're in the midst. We're in I've heard the elders say over and over. You know, we're in a great time right now.
greatest
You know?
time to be alive, bro.
Exactly. So hey, we are literally witnessing. We got a front row seat and watching our enemy fall. See?
Everything our righteous forefathers have been longing for, man, we're living in it. You know, all these visions that the prophets saw, we are here. We're here. In 2026, what, 2 weeks? Or a week?
Week.
2 weeks? 2
Week.
weeks?
Week.
Week and a half?
Next Wednesday, next Thursday.
See? 2026, hey, a few days, man, and hey, you see how fucking Amalek moving? All he needs is shit. One of these fucking New Year's Eve events in one of these major cities. That's all it can fucking take.
Yeah, and they're canceling a lot of them.
Call all y'all
Call out my shot, because what? The birth of the land is gone, man. Isaiah 24.
This place is through, falling.
You got some of these idiots still out here trying to cleave unto Christmas. Like, nigga, you in debt. Save that money. Sit your ass down somewhere. Fuck them kids. You see? But this shit is coming to an end, man. And 2026 is about to be turned up. So we got to keep watching, keep praying, man. Keep doing what the Lord said to do, man. Keep fighting that inward man. I'm not inward man, the old man. Keep renewing the inward man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. We got to keep fighting. We can't get lax. You see? As we see this thing wind down. Y'all have, you got something else?
This is Proverbs 11 and verse 23. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath.
And that's all that's coming. You see? The wicked are about to lose, man. Esau loses. Esau loses. You don't go anywhere in these prophecies and see where Esau gets a victory. It's all the same outcome for this devil. Desolation. His kingdom being brought to an end, just like all the heathen empire before it, man. And all we're hoping for is what? Is that victory. And that's what's prophesied to come. Nothing other than that. Don't let Satan come and trick you thinking that we gonna lose. We're not gonna lose, man. The only how we do lose is if we give up. You see? And that's something that we don't plan to do, man. Hey, Lord willing. Lord willing.
And how do you give up? You lose faith.
Lose faith. And Lord willing, we keep hey, may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai increase our faith each and every day we're in this thing to the end, man.
Keep the spirit on
That's
us.
the type of stuff we're praying for. We ain't praying for
us in
no
His presence.
100 bad bitches and shit. We praying for more faith. We praying for spiritual things. And all these carnal things will be added unto us in due time, according to the Most High's will, man. And so with that, man, we're going to end it. Lord willing, is edifying to the elect. You brothers on the comment boards, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
So give all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai has created us to do. With that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
Wah, ba, ba, ba.
Abad, Baba. Hey,
Shalom.
shalom, shalom. The water for those precepts, Akia.
Shalom, shalom.